What's up, Panda Gang? Welcome back into True Start Location, Australia. We're playing on Deity Difficulty. This is the Easy Deity series. Now we're into the easy mode. Thank goodness. The start of this series was actually quite tough, but I hope I set you up with whatever resources necessary to get over the Maori invasion and forward settles. Anyways, last episode, we fully industrialized, getting a ton of harbors built. We got industrial zones and then even a couple theater squares, commercial hubs. Not only that, but just look at these coastal tiles, man. Things are looking up. Just to recap, I'm trying to go for a science victory here. So we're getting one campus in every city. If you're on the coast, you get yourself a harbor. That gives me housing. Buffs up these coastal tiles. Like, look at these. They're ridiculous. And then after that, well, of course, we need some power. Right now, this industrial zone got destroyed by a tornado. But we need power across all the land. So we got some industrial zones going as well. As for spying, I always go and try and get the highest probability win, and the big wins I go for is gold and science. So this guy just is a brand new spy. I told him to establish himself to act as a better spy, and now he's going to siphon funds, get promoted, and hopefully do even better things throughout the game. Oh my goodness, look what I just found. Over in New Zealand, we've got ourselves a coal. Oh, buddy. Dude, I could even get a city out here with the Maori not doing so well on that population front. Let me check real quick. Are they in a dark age once again? They are. Okay. Now we got to act quick. If I go for Melbourne and send off a settler, I won't lose any population. Unfortunately, if I go from Canberra, I actually will. Okay, let's just buy the settler out here in the north. Where is this guy? There we go. That's actually so cheap, dude. Only 1,000. Look, we have so much gold. We'll send them down. We'll secure this coal resource. Worst case, Auckland's borders take it up, but we're the suzerain of Auckland, so that just belongs to me too. Unfortunately, our Outback Station Triangle, the Glory, it's been destroyed. But we'll get it back soon. We got builders here. And we've hit Enlightenment. So these cards only come in if you hit 15 pop or higher. But dude, I'm honestly not super far from that. I've lost an economics policy card too, which is a shame. I can definitely put triangular trade in there. And then rationalism. Alright, this is the science version. So it's if you have plus 15 population or a 4 or higher adjacency bonus, which I have tons of. I live as natural philosophy. I have 47 adjacency bonus across my empire. I figure I might as well improve these galleys too. Let's go Caravel 1, and I swear there's one other galley. Oh yeah, down here in Tasmania. We're gonna get you too, buddy. Straight up Caravels, and then I've got another galley that is all the way on the south. Let's try and bring my fella home and get him improved as well. Next tech, let me grab Opera Ballet. Maybe we'll get a Bolshoi. The Bolshoi Theater, very solid. Now in Ballarat, stock exchange seems like a good idea, right? But here's the thing. If I look at my coal, I'm actually quite positive, but I'm pretty sure once we get the factory busting out over here, and especially once our science catches up and we get all the way, sorry for giving you nausea there, to the research lab, dude, I'm a bit worried on our energy situation. So I don't want to go grab a stock exchange, which is going to consume power. Instead, let me grab a theater square. Now I didn't have the right tile, but now we do. And that's going to give us a +3 adjacency bonus. Beautiful to see. Over by our Mausoleum of Halicarnassus. Bandar Brunei Caravel. Just look how gorgeous this color scheme is right here. If we go over to the actual city, like that just looks classy to me. Not that I don't like the nice green, yellow Aussie that we got over here. It's not bad, especially when we got Outback Stations coming out. Let's go. Perth now just 2 turns away from the coal power plant. That will be good. Getting the power back on. Same thing with Canberra here. It's like, I don't really want to go with the stock exchange. At the same time, there's not much to do, but you can always get campus research grants, so I'll just queue a couple of those up until I'm like, oh, I have something for you to do, bud. Newcastle just put in an archaeological museum, and we're actually just hitting that tier 2 art building right now. I'm going to get a couple archaeological guys because we can send those guys off across and fill up our halls with some good culture bonus. The thing is, getting actual great people is pretty tough when you're not going for those culture games, but just straight up like stealing an archaeological site, that's a little bit more feasible. Sydney, we're going to have you knock at the spy, my man, and let's do a 1 quick harbor shipping, or even better, a builder, and when you hit 7 population, we'll get you a new district. Similar stuff in Melbourne, but they, I feel like, can get us a spy. Oh, wait, my caravels, they just didn't go out, so I upgraded them while they were sleeping, and they just kept sleeping. I thought they would, want to do some work. Check it out, modern era, we got replaceable parts. I believe farm's a little bit better. Yeah, but we got the digger unit. So this is just better infantry, but honestly, not that serious. We're not going to war. We got literal archers and warriors sitting around here. If we went for an upgrade, we could get up to musketmen. With the walls we already got, though, man, we are doing just fine and more than fine with these trade routes. My goodness, Thang Long, you can get a trader. Speaking of those caravels in Canberra, we're going to wake you up, automate some exploration. But these guys now have 6 movement speed. They're going to be just blazing across the seas. Where was the other guy? Oh, right, in Tasmania, same thing. Oh, one of our first great 3-hero higher culture theater squares. Where did that happen? I swear that would have been near, yes, here in Ballarat, near the Mausoleum of Helica Narcissus. And just look at these sea tiles, dude. Let me swap some over just so they look prettier on my screen. Even though they're not using all of them, I just like to see that sort of thing, man. Perth will have to do an archaeological dig as well. Might have to go far and wide to steal things from people, but it is what it is. Ada Lovelace here. What is this? We get Eureka for computers. Oh, and a city with an extra district to build. I like that. I like that. Who could really use another district? I feel like Sydney, but they're about to hit 7, so it's like, it's a bit late. Let me just sleep Ada Lovelace here for 2 seconds, and when I am inspired, I will put it to use. What is this? We've lost suzerainty of something. Not my doll. Dude, this is my city-state. What's this give me again? Oh, yeah, 2 culture for every single coastal district, which is like all my districts. We're going to take this back right away. We're at 116 on the culture. Oh, wrong button. And Matol, and then, hey, we got perfectly 1 guy to use. Wait. Whoa. It says I am the suzerain, but I don't see anything. And dude, I went from 116 culture to 184. Are you serious? That is wild. I love this game. Australia, definitely best place to start with your deity challenge, guys. It's got some bonuses here. There's some nice things in the water. I got another spy now, and I want to find out who's got all the cash. It looks like Coupe's got some cash. It looks like my man Simon Bolivar's got some cash. As for the dude Bolivar, okay, he's here in the Caribbean. Let's see if we can find that color on the left side here. Was this it? Okay, that was tough, but we finally found it, and guess what? They have no commercial hubs, so that's no use for me. Niani, the Mali, those guys got cash, so let's confirm replacement here. Oh, dude, wait a minute. Oh, I've already got a spy in Niani. I am silly. This dude already did it, got promoted. I'm gonna give him the polygraph. And we've got a great admiral. This is awesome. When I retire this guy, it gives me a battleship and 1 copper per turn. I'm just gonna use that for the copper per turn, man. All right, let's go ahead and retire you. And now we got a battleship, and I'm gonna delete you. And we got some free coal out of that. Sydney, though, finally hitting enough pop to grab itself a super nice campus. I'm gonna take this tile. Let's click campus. Only a +2. I guess the appeal is just not that good. Oh my gosh, appeal? Dude, I need the Eiffel Tower. I'm just realizing this. To appeal across the civilization. I don't know if anyone has got this, but dang, I need to get there. I guess chemistry first, and then we go straight for the Eiffel Tower. Then we get the oil. Eiffel Tower over oil for sure. What is this? The world's first circumnavigation done by me. Good job. 5 air score. We got sanitation too, so of course sewers are going to be pumping out big time. And natural history got me some archaeologists. And I got 7 resources discovered. Tons of antiquity sites across my lands. Now I better clean those up quick because you can't put, what are these called again? Outback stations on top of antiquity sites. And buddy, I need those. Now I'm losing all these friendships, so I'm just a little bit too lazy to go through and friend literally everyone in the game. But if you have any stress whatsoever of invasion, please go through and befriend all those dudes. And here we are, New Zealand. We got ourselves a little town called Maitland. Brilliant, we're gonna grab up the coal. And I'm actually just gonna buy all the tiles around here because I have way too much gold. Look at this, 8,000, my goodness. The goal is just make sure that none of these other cities expand and use any of the tiles that I wanna use. And give me some whales, please, that too. I see we're working the coal to start, that's good. I'm gonna buy a builder. This is where you're gonna find out about importing and exporting, my men. Right here, okay, harbor, first thing that's going down. That sounds about right to me. We're losing some loyalty too. Let's go ahead and buy every single thing that can be bought. Monument, granary, sewer, that is overkill. And then for what you're working on here, buddy, let's make sure that it's got some good food right there. I can even back them up with an extra trader, do a little domestic trade route business, and that should improve our growth. I'd optimally not have them take one of my governors away, although it looks like Geelong is absolutely stuffed. Oh, nope, there's one more tile it can go for. All the way up here by the mountains, so I guess we'll wait 15 turns for that. And Melbourne's still growing tiles too, and it can use these. 1, 2, 3. 3 is close enough to actually work the tiles. We're about to get the dyes soon, fantastic. Maitland though, Maitland. Let's optimize for, I guess, all? Melbourne looks like a strong choice. Anybody else? Yeah, let's go with Melbourne. The +2 food, +4 production. That'll help a lot. We're gonna grow in just 3 turns. Perth has got another trader. We'll send you over to Maitland. So, this city focuses on production, and in this case, growth for the loyalty situation. And we want to get that harbor out as quick as possible. We can't use gold to buy the harbor. At least not easily. I know you can, like, work around it in certain ways. You know, like totally upgrading Reina or something, but that's too much work. Back in Newcastle, we're looking for somewhere good for this commercial hub, but there's nothing like that. Sweet, I guess we throw her down there. All right, opera and ballet. We might want to get ourselves a Bolshoi. I don't see any new cards where I'm like, I gotta have those. Anyways, Bolshois usually get built in cities with theater squares. What about a Ballarat? It's at 25 turns. What about a Perth? 23 turns. We've got no theater squares on the east coast and on the west. Right, so it's gonna have to come from the middle here. And you know what? I might have the perfect spot right between these two theater square buildings, but I gotta swap a tile. Let's go Bolshoi, slap her down right there, bud. Dang, there is also this campus though that has to go somewhere. You know what? It totally has to wait for this antiquity site to move, and then I'll put it down right there. The theater square was completed though, so I should be able to buy an archaeologist and get that slapped down very soon. Great person, great scientist, Alan Turing. Good to have you on board, buddy. What do you do again? I'm not sure, but I'm gonna use you. Right, Alan's the computer lad, but look, Ada Lovelace, she does the same thing. Eureka for the computers technology. What is the point of both these guys, huh? Don't know. Very confused. It is what it is. Maitland, we're getting another sick trade route of +3/+3. And this city now growing in just 2 turns. We're going to grab ourselves a pasture, and look at the yields right here. Oh my goodness. It's getting even more culture to grow its borders. There we go, dude. Research lab. This is going to be so huge. 3 science and then another 5 if it's powered. Damn, let's go. Yilong, you can stop with the campus research grants, and instead you build yourself one of these great computers. Same thing in Melbourne, although I'm going to have to stay 1 turn for the campus research grant, and then we go for supercomputer. Same thing in Brisbane. They're looking good. Canberra. Yep. Perth will clear out this antiquity site, bud. I guess I'll go with the barbarians. Hit the escape key. Campus, you're coming in here. A +3. That's always good to see. But I'm going to have to actually complete my Bolshoi first. This is tough. We go campus into Bolshoi. When the campus is done, I'll buy out every single building in there. Because I'm just balling like that. You know how it is. Castles unlocked. That's so funny, dude. I'm like literally building supercomputers. And my people are also learning about castles. Good for them. Good for them. Getting my 3rd caravel to search the seas. And so far, honestly, the map looks pretty similar to what it looked like before. But maybe it'll fill in with some of my lads there. I do get my experienced spy master here in Thang Long. Let's see if he can steal me another 1,000 gold. I got so much gold already, but I will take even more. Adelaide, since it's the Archaeological Museum, I'm going to go ahead and build the research lab, buy the archaeologist, get rid of all these annoying tiles that I can't build on with the antiquity sites. I can't believe my culture's doing so well, man. Like, what is this all coming from? This is ridiculous. It just seems like every city is doing like a good amount of stuff. Trying to look at this. Oh, 33 from Perth. That's a lot. Oh, I guess it's all these dang tiles they're working. It is actually kind of crazy how many culture tiles I've got. Like the horses, every single one of these coastal bad boys. If we looked at work tiles down here, we're getting +10. But, you know, we actually do have a lot of theater squares and archaeological museums busting out. And we're getting more all the time. Do we want another? Oh, it's from John Curtin. That's fantastic. Looking at the great works. Yeah, look at that. That's 6 culture. This number is just going to keep going up and up and up. I think Hobart is where I want to put this nice Ada Lovelace. You come down here, slap her in, and then maybe I'll get myself a theater square here. We'll just see. For now, though, we're getting a sewer, and then we're going to switch into a research lab. Over in Maitland, we're unlocking more coal, which is perfect, just in time for these research labs to come online. Still don't think I'm feeling a stock exchange at this moment in time, though. There we go. Throw down the Ada Lovelace. Oh, sadly, we can only get a +1 adjacency bonus. It is what it is, though. That is coming in a little bit. It's going to take a while. I feel like this research lab just gets bought out. I hope there's power out here. There is. That's fantastic. And now our science is going to take its next little jump here. Oh, what's this? We got another governor title. Let me grab Magnus. We're going to go Black Marketeer and then go all the way down to vertical integration. This is going to help me with producing big, important things like space race projects. Although that's not exactly top of mind at this second. We are crushing the competition. Oh, dang. Ada Lovelace gets another one of these too. That's crazy. We'll find out who gets that soon enough. And choose an artifact. Dude, it's just John Curtin and barbarians around here. Maybe we'd find a coupe or something. I don't know. We've gotten almost all the guys from the mainland, though. Over in Brisbane, we got one more. City ranged attack. What is going on here? Tuban has flipped. It's flipped, and it wants to become Australian? Dude, we can't do that. We cannot do that. That would not be on Australian lands, and we don't play that kind of game, man. We only play Australia. In Melbourne, I'm actually going to buy out a builder, because I'm realizing, dude, there's so many good tiles. We got a rice. We got a nice fertile land next to a volcano, and it dies? We could really improve some stuff. Speaking of, let's get those whales. I think that's my first whales of the game. And just gorgeous tiles out here in Maitland. I love this Auckland city-state, man. Just absolute game changer. Doubling up production on every single coastal tile. So much fertility. So much bounty. I love it. What is this that we've lost suzerainty of Singapore? No, 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 no. I need my trade routes outgoing and income. Oh, no, I guess it's just outgoing to have more production. I like that stuff. There's our last artifact. And does it belong to... Oh, it belongs to John Curtin. What do you know? Another mummy. Now, funny enough, Brisbane back in a state of not being able to build anything, but I'm realizing I got a solution for this, Ada. You come with me, and we're going to get ourselves at least some kind of district. I'm thinking Theatre Square. Damn, Jambi also losing loyalty. Things are not looking good here for Indonesia. Did they hit a Dark Age? Yes, they did. That sucks. And I've just been Golden Age for so dang long, I just forgot how much pressure my dudes exerted out here. Anyways, we're going to use Ada Lovelace. Perfect. No more campus research grant. Instead, commercial hub. Is there a good one here? +4? Meh. I mean, it's not bad. But maybe get a Theatre Square instead on the coast. A +2. I swear that should be a little bit better than this, but it is what it is. We'll pick that up. Oh, hold on. We don't need the campus research grant. Just place that down. Perfect. And we'll get moving on to the next turns. How are we doing on the science front? Ballistics, military science. These are pretty quick, just like a couple turns. And then we got Eiffel Tower. I want to bang that out real quick. And then oil to unlock unlimited power for ourselves. Checking that out right now. We're getting +7 per turn, consuming 4 with power. That to me is fantastic news. I've honestly been paranoid the whole game that I will not have enough power for things, and I might have overdone it. Let's take a look at the era progress. 10 turns, and we are lacking stuff to hit Golden Age. You know what's hilarious though? I can't get dyes because I lack irrigation. Okay, let me go back to step 1 of the game and grab this for you, Mr. Builder. I'm not worried about the era score though. I got a couple tricks up my sleeve. Magnus, let's give you vertical integration, buddy. Just don't want to forget about that. It's a pretty crucial one. In Canberra, now able to build another district. Do we go with a Theatre Square, +3? Do we go with an industrial zone? Someplace in the middle of the land. Maybe if I go right here next to the campus, that will go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to Wulong. That city will then be powered. Maitland is totally on its own. This is a tough one, but I say industrial zone it is. Let's get working on it, guys. Research lab done in Melbourne. Let's grab that stock exchange. It will use some power, but dude, we're actually close to getting oil. And I'm hoping I at least have like one little bit of oil. What is this? I've got myself a free builder from Barbarians. Thank you, Automate Explorer Caraval. You've been very helpful to me. There's that coveted irrigation we've been after. And the 2,000 gold from Niani. Oh my gosh. And then another 2,000 from Thang Long. What the heck are my spies doing? They're doing something right out here, I tell you that much. Let's get our first plantation of the game. Let's go check in on our spies. How are you fellas doing? You feeling good? You got a promotion? Good for you, man. I'm going to get license to kill on this fella, go over to the Mali lands and see what kind of promotion we can get. We will do disguise so we can establish ourselves other places more quickly. But the fruits in both of these two cities are just gorgeous right now. And my free builder, you're going to head back to the mainland. Not even far off, just 9 turns. That's sweet. Hobart, similar stuff. We're going to go all in on the stock exchanges here now. Actually using up our coal. Let's look at the Maitland, though. They finished their harbor. And that's the key, man. You got to use your production, finish the harbor, because then I can buy you a lighthouse. I can come back, I can buy you a shipyard. And just look at all these beautiful tiles now. This city's going to grow nice and fat. And then they can contribute again by grabbing this campus district, place that down, and we'll buy the buildings in there too. Let's go ahead and sign up for some more free gold. Wait, let's go over to Niani and do this one too. More free gold. Thank you very much. I've now got 9 grand in the bank. Don't know what to do with this stuff. And without really checking in on, man, my science is crushing. Up to 350 now. Let's take a look. Canberra, they're done their industrial zone. Let's grab you a workshop. Brisbane over here. You finished your Theatre Square. Let's give you an amphitheater. And I swear somewhere there, research lab. I was like, I swear we got science from somewhere in that last turn. I'm going to tell these guys to go stock exchange into a sewer because I see that housing is going to become a problem in just a couple seconds. Industrial era ends in 6 turns. We need 2 more era score. What shall we do? Well, I figure 1 here in Melbourne. Let's go and give ourselves this rice. I always thought that this rice was not a very good tile. I don't need that much more growth, so I'm going to go ahead and use that up. Melbourne now, 14 pop. They got 19 housing, dude. They got so much space for humans in this place. It is ridiculous. Let's get them down a Theatre Square for next turn. Urbanization unlocked. We got neighborhoods. We got a couple other things that aren't too interesting to me. Let's go and finish off this rice too. Harvest that out, and we're up to 15 pop in the massive Melbourne. They're going to be 16 next turn too. I'll buy them a builder. I'll buy them a trader. I'm thinking we get a triple outback station here. That would be good. It gives me a bit more production. And you know what? These can actually get straight up mines and just a one outback station. It just gives me more production. I got plenty of food as it is. What is this? I've lost humanity of non-metal again. People gotta get off my city-states, man. Who is this? Influenced by... Oh, it's Larto. Okay, all the way coming here from the South Americas. Interesting. Half price gold units. That's great for me. I could buy out myself an entire military with my 10k gold. And Tuban wants to enter our civilization? Dude, I don't know what to do here. I think we cannot do this. I think we cannot... What? To just join my civilization without me asking? Oh my goodness. You can't just do that to people, man. I'm gonna have to take care of these guys now. Spend all my gold on a, you know, okay, granary, sewer, shipyard. What else do you need, bud? A university. I figure you gotta build a research lab yourself, though. So research lab into a barracks. Yeah, I feel like both is about the same deal for me. Hobart, give me 25 gold. That's sweet. Down in Canberra, I'm gonna do a little bit of purchasing too. We're gonna grab a factory. We're also going to queue up a couple things. One, coal power plant, then the stock exchange. I think that's good enough for these guys down here. I see traders and spies I can do. So, gotta find a city with a little bit of extra production that we can just toss at that. Oh, and I forgot to get non-metal back. What am I doing? Just lost out on like 100 culture. We do have quite a few envoys. Let's toss one more in there. Confirm the placement. We go from 172 culture to 75 more. 250. That's ridiculous. I swear all this does is give me 2 more culture if you're next to a coast or a lake. Do I really have 35-ish bad boys on the coast? That might actually make sense. I got quite a few districts. Anyways, this is why I want to get rid of the marsh and get myself a builder here. Look at that mine. Beautiful. Oh, by the way, we're not too far off a golden age. For those who thought we would fall into a dark age, I would never do such a thing. And then maybe an outback station on this last 2 food tile. I would really just like it if it got destroyed by the volcano, though, and got super fertilized. And just 2 turns until steel, man. The Eiffel Tower, every single tile gets 2 more appeal. You know what that will do with my adjacency bonuses? Take it through the roof. Looking at government cards, I should look at the adjacency bonus for theater squares. Look, plus 16, that's not a bad card to get. Not nearly the plus 60 and plus 36 on my other cards, but it's up there. Gentle eruption, that's what I'm looking here, fellas. That's what I'm looking for. Okay, did not end up hitting this regular grassland tile, but it's all good. Art museum completed in Brisbane. Let's grab ourselves a commercial hub next, but where exactly does it go? That is the tough part. I guess this is okay. We're gonna lose it on some production, but it is what it is. Geelong's now got another thing to build. How about a theater square? About a plus 3. This one's a little bit safer. That looks good. And Adelaide now fully through all the buildings, did their own research lab on their own. They're gonna get a sewer housing. A bit of a problem. And what is this? Line infantry in my lands? They're gonna destroy one of my campuses? What's going on here, dude? I got nothing to deal with this. I got a warrior. That does nothing. I've got a heavy chariot. They can get pretty far, but they don't do much damage. Oh, buddy, this is not good. You can't just be having free cities over here, Indonesia. Go and deal with your problems. And the world's in the modern era. Good job to us over here. We've got the Eiffel Tower too, which is fantastic. But we're going to have to wait for the next episode to see if we can even build ourselves an Eiffel Tower. I sure hope we can. Going to give us even huger adjacency bonuses. This episode, we absolutely crushed on the culture, crushed on the science, stole a whole ton of gold. There's another 3,000 in the bank. Oh my goodness, this is ridiculous. Now up to 10,000 sitting here. All of our previous investments paying off.
Thanks for watching, Panda Gang. When I hit 1,000 subscribers, I'm going to actually pay for Windows, so make sure to subscribe. Peace.